Next Level Coach. I'm James Hodges.
I'm Alexander Keith.
And we are Next Level Coaches.
So in summer 2017, James and I came together and we both have a passion for personal development, as I'm sure you may, and we looked at coaching as the spearhead of up-leveling society, and we want to be able to have our biggest impact. So we started doing some research into a certain area, and that's when we put our heads together.
And so what we found is something that was incredibly shocking. We surveyed thousands of coaches from the Next Level Coaches Facebook group, and we interviewed hundreds of the top coaches out there. And what we found was incredibly crazy, and we distilled it into a set of principles that these top coaches were following either consciously or subconsciously, and we call it the Raging Tiger Method. And we're so excited to share it with you guys over the next 4 videos. It's super fun, but it's amazing, and it really drills down into how you can stand out amongst the noise of the wild, wild west. So I recently just grew a tech company from 2 million to 28 million users, or helped grow it, and it's been an amazing journey, and I've also been in a variety of other industries, but coming into the coaching industry, I've never seen anything like this industry. It is such a crazy wild, wild west out there. It's the second fastest growing industry in the world right now after tech. It's growing about 5% year on year. There's 80,000 coaches in the US. The average coach makes about 47K a year. We think that's despicable. If you're actually going out there and helping people live a better life, you should go out there and live a better life yourself, and you shouldn't be making 47K a year or less. You should be living in full abundance, and that is what the Raging Tiger Method is all about. So you want to share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Raging Tiger Method is a tool that any coach can use. Any coach can use to be able to create an automated stream of leads and a system to convert those leads into paying clients. Because we believe that as coaches, we genuinely up-level society, right? When I first started dialing in my health because of my health coach, my family started being healthier and my friends started being healthier as a byproduct. And it's like the butterfly effect. As you start to have the impact in your clients' lives, you're gonna have the impact in people and the lives that you can't even imagine. So that's the Raging Tiger Method. We're gonna get into 5 different principles.
Yeah, so we're gonna break down 5 principles of the Raging Tiger Method, but we're also gonna go into the areas that coaches just aren't doing great right now that we've discovered through all this data and also all of our experience. So the first one is around credibility. So our buddy James Hipplin did an amazing run on this Facebook Live, so funny. And he basically was like, are you actually a good coach? Are you actually seen as an authority in your space? Do you actually help people get good results? You can be certified, you don't have to be certified, but the most important thing is, do you actually get amazing results and you're actually good at what you do? If you're not getting engagement and not actually producing results for people, maybe that's a bigger challenge, and we can discuss more about that. The second one is your niche. Are you anyone to anything? Do you help anyone with anything? Or are you specific and focused and have a very clear clientele that you are very aware of their pain and maybe you understand them more better than anyone else can? Or are you just like a general commodity and you're just out there and you're not sticking out from the noise of the wild, wild west? All right, engagement.
Engagement. So think about your audience for a second. Does it exist or does it not? Most coaches are using outdated methods when the truth of the matter is we live in an abundant world with the internet where these top coaches are all using certain tools where the rest of the people are still relying on either cold calling, reaching out to friends and family, and it's a genuine struggle to be able to get clients, and they don't have an audience. The second thing is conversion. Most coaches feel salesy, they don't know how to get on a call and be fully congruent and really feel like they're actually doing a service to people, right? So it's very interesting when you look at these lack of engagement and the lack of conversion, and it's usually a root that leads to something deeper under the surface, and that's empowerment.
Yeah, so we had credibility 1, 2, we had niche, 3 is engagement, 4 is conversion, and 5th is empowerment, which is your being. Are you actually super solid and have done all the work yourself, or do you have abundance challenges like a scarcity mindset? Do you have self-worth issues? Do you not feel necessarily enough? Do you feel like, am I really made or fit to be an entrepreneur? Are you actually really dedicated to a message, or are you just trying to do this to live the laptop lifestyle? Who are you actually showing up and being when you're actually going and helping people? And we find so many coaches aren't being their full amazing self, and that is a huge challenge. So that's the challenges that coaches are facing, but now conversely, let's focus on these 5 principles that all the top people out there are following either consciously or subconsciously. So the first one is credibility. So they're actually an authority in this space. They actually get results for their clients. They're amazing. They have a tribe. People want to follow them because they are amazing at what they do, and they get amazing results, and it's proven time and time again. They might not always get a result every single time, because at the end of the day, the people that you're coaching have to take responsibility, but the majority of their clients get incredible results, and they love them because this person's actually good at what they do, and they have experience. Our buddy Zach Dixon has done over 3,000 hours of coaching before he even started charging people. So that is something to start to think about. The second one is dominating your niche. These coaches are extremely clear on who they serve. They know exactly what their niche is about. They know their pain points. They actually understand that niche better than those people understand themselves. And so everything they communicate through their content, through their website, through their phone calls, through their Facebook Lives, through everything is dedicated to these people and helping them overcome their challenges. They connect on such a deep emotional level because they understand them so deeply that they just absolutely dominate that niche. All right, engagement.
So engagement is
principle number 3.
So principle number 3 is engagement, right? So these top coaches, whether it's Preston Smiles, Alex Moscow, Tony Robbins, think about the top coach that you know. They're having an audience built, and it's on social media. Why? Because they understand that you can go beyond building one-on-one relationships in person, which is great, but you can also serve thousands and thousands of people by creating content, shooting videos, long-form posts, etc. These are new tools that are developing, and they allow you to get your message as a microphone to reach many, many people. And that's the power of building an audience, is really dialing it in. All these top coaches, they know their message, and they know how to build a nice following so that anytime they want to create clients, every single month, they know exactly where to go, their audience. Which brings us to the 4th principle, which is conversion. These people don't feel like they're salesy, they don't feel like a scumbag, they don't feel like they're trying to force anything down anyone's throat. Their messaging is so dialed in that by the time anyone gets on the phone with them, that person's ready to buy. And they're congruent, and they feel good about it because they're coming from a place of service. And so when you're able to have that mindset of I'm really here to serve someone and be able to charge the prices that you need to live the lifestyle that you want, while also having the impact going well beyond $47K a year, it's a great place to be, and you become an inspiration. And so that's the power of Next Level Coaches and what we've been doing, which brings us to the 5th principle, which is empowerment.
Yeah, so feeding off that energy that Alex so eloquently shared, empowerment is all around your being, and we get into the Gandhi principle, which is the X factor that takes you from good to great in video 4 of this series. But it's really around, have you done the work yourself? Do you have abundance around money? Do you throw money around? Do you love money? Does money love you? Like all that good fun stuff. But also you feel worthy of being a coach. You can help people. You know you help people. You've already proven it. You have the reference experience, but you feel it and you've deeply internalized it. And so who you show up as just radiates, and you have this mission and this message that you're so dedicated towards, you're willing to sacrifice almost anything for it. And so people feel that, much like Martin Luther King and Gandhi, all these amazing people who just had this message and this mission. They had this tribe of people just following them because they just believed so heavily in the passion that person had for that message and that mission, that it just showed up in everything they do, and you had this amazing X factor that people just want to be gravitated towards you and just want to be a part of it. And that is really the amazing thing about being a coach when you're really dialed in, is all these other coaches subconsciously or consciously have this. They're so passionate, dedicated, that people are just like sheep following them and want to be a part of that and feel part of that. So those are the 5 principles of the Raging Tiger Method. And we're going to get into more of these details, not just like a high-level summary you just did now, but actually get into the specific strategies of how you guys can implement these. The second video is around the $15 coach strategy, the secret legion method any coach can use to become a 6-figure coach in 60 days, for only $15 a month. Freaking amazing. The third one is distilling all these principles I learned from selling to corporate America, $5 million plus deals, and distilling it down to 5 principles that you guys can use to sell high-ticket coaching clients. And the last one is the Gandhi principle, how you can use this X factor to go from good to great.
So final thing, guys, is if you're feeling compelled to be able to really get this dialed in and get clear on where your business is at, specific to you and where you want to go, and a clear bridge to get there, just go ahead and schedule a call with us with the link that's on this page, and we'd be happy to give you a breakdown of where you're at in your business and start to help you build that bridge. And if it makes sense for us to work together, we'd be more than happy to make an invitation. And if not, it's all good. At the end of the day, we're here to empower coaches. So feel free to schedule a call. Looking forward to it, and we'll see you in the next video.
Boom! Boom! Woo!